What's on, guys? J-Hoyd back with you today. Welcome back to, well, Call of Duty related videos, but we may not have some Call of Duty content in the background, but we are here to talk about Call of Duty. So it's Call of Duty Vanguard, but like kind of not really. We'll get into it in a second. So of course, late night, can't sleep. What do? Watch TikTok. Well, what came up on my page actually was very interesting. It came up from a guy, I think it's called I Am Rob TV. Don't know who he is, but I wanted to, of course, include it. You'll see it on your screen. We're going to pull up the TikTok here in a second. But he actually brings up a very good point, and I wanted to watch it with you guys. So this is all related to new Call of Duty versus old Call of Duty. So this is what this is about. But let's hear what he has to say first, and then once it's over, we'll comment on it and talk about it. So let's listen to it. So this is from, like I said, I Am Rob TV.
Remember when I posted this video? Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2
actually didn't see this video.
Are not as good as you remember them. Yeah, that got a lot of hate. So I started thinking to myself, is old Call of Duty that much better than new Call of Duty?
Now, we'll pause it in the middle. So is new Call of Duty versus old Call of Duty? So do you think the Vanguard, the Cold War, what was before Cold War? I can't even remember. But do you think these new, or Modern Warfare, those types of games that we have now, is that better than your Modern Warfare 2, your Modern Warfare 3, your Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, those early days Call of Duty, or even the ones in between? Like, that's what we're comparing here.
Since Vanguard's release, I've been revisiting old classic Call of Duty titles. And the weirdest thing's been happening. I've been having fun.
Having fun?
But then the question arose, what made these games so much more fun?
We'll
Graphically, they're inferior in every way to...
So let's go back to his point here. So graphically, let's go back a couple seconds here. Graphics weren't near as good. Obviously, right. Technology's different. We have better quality of gameplay. Not gameplay, but graphically. They're so much better now. But does that matter back in the day? Not really. Like, honestly, I'd prefer it back in the day because I feel like right now you have to get a pixel of your reticle on somebody, or else you're just missing. Right before, you can kind of shoot them with a red dot and actually hit them. Like, it just, and I don't know. Graphically, yes, obviously we're a lot better now compared to back in the day, right? Let's go to this next point.
Today's Call of Duty has way better movement.
So, okay, Call of Duty has way better movement, but here's the thing too. The leaks coming out with the next game, Modern Warfare 2, or whatever they're going to be calling it, is bringing back dolphin diving. So what do you want to talk about better movement? Are you talking about the things you can actually do, such as like sliding, climbing ladders, doors, that type of thing, if you want to include like doors into this? Or are you talking about just, the way everything moves around in the I guess, animations of certain things? Like, what are you exactly talking about with that? But this next one, he's talking about the gunsmith.
There's way more customization now.
So way more customization. Now, personally, I've made my my thoughts clear about the gunsmith and having the whole bunch of attachments. I don't like it. I'd rather have your quick draw stock grip and be done with it, or your quick draw long barrel, your grip long barrel, or your extended mag, or your red dot sight, or your sniper scope, or whatever. I'd rather have that basic stuff, not your jungle barrel 24797, and it has 2 buffs, and it has 3 would it be debuffs, or it wouldn't be nerfs, I guess. I don't know what it would be called, but I'd rather have the old style of attachments rather than new. So kind of give and take a little bit. That way I prefer the old style. But what else does he have to say?
What exactly is it that makes these new games such a drag to play? And that's when I came to the conclusion.
Good point.
New Call of Duty multiplayer sucks because everything about it is based around Warzone.
Warzone. Okay. Interesting point. But let's finish off what he has to say, because a lot of the rest of it is kind of the same point. So what else does he have to say here?
No longer play Call of Duty for fun, we play it to level guns for Warzone. In the old days,
Personally,
most maps in every game were good. There was an incentive for grind in the game. There was a well-made prestige system. Leveling guns did not feel like a full-time job, and camo grinding was simple and actually enjoyable. And I hate to say it, but the only way that Call of Duty multiplayer is restored to its former glory is if Warzone and Call of Duty multiplayer is completely separated. That way, multiplayer can get the attention and the maintenance it deserves, and Warzone can continue to thrive like it always does. I guess Call of Duty really has gotten worse.
Okay, he's made some good points, so let's take that off real quick so we can get a full, things here. Maybe we'll throw some gameplay in the background here. We'll be talking, for a few minutes here. So he brings up some really good points, right? I am Rob TV again. If you want to go check it out, I don't actually have the link to it, but like I said, his name was on that video in the background there. So he makes some really good points. So we'll go back in. We're not going to watch the full video. I'll just bring him back into here so I can see the points in the background just to get a a full so I remember everything that was here. So, what exactly do we want to consider when we're looking at old games versus new games? So what he's saying is he's having so much fun playing those old games. Well, he also says at the end there with Warzone that it ruins it. That's all they feel like they're doing is, grinding, camos and guns and attachments for Warzone. Well, personally, I'm not. I know obviously everyone plays the game differently, but I have barely touched Warzone. I don't know what it is. I can't really get into it. Call of Duty Battle Royales, just can't do it, right? I have to have the Fortnites, the separate ones that are just a Battle Royale instead of a Call of Duty one. Because I feel like I'm just playing what's the big one called? Like Ground War, where it's like 30 versus 30 and you have a massive map and, it's not my thing. But as you're saying, right, back to the points that Rob was making here. He said graphics weren't nearly as good. Obviously, like I said, graphics, everything, different engines, different updated graphics, more technology, updated technology is obviously going to bring new graphics. So that's not much of a point that he really made that is going to be hard to argue with. Obviously, the graphics are better. Plain and simple, now we can play in 1920 by 1080, or you might be able to go higher than that, but for the most part, you're playing in 1080p. Like that's pretty damn good. Whereas before it's probably like 480 or maybe even 360 or something like that. So obviously, better graphics is always better. Can't argue with that. Today's COD, his second point is today's COD has better movement. Again, what do you really define? Like as far as mantling and running and animations, or you're talking about sliding versus dolphin diving. Like, I'm not exactly sure. He doesn't really go into it too much in this video, but exactly what do you talk about? Personally, with sliding, you have this slide canceling, which everyone hates. They tried to nerf it. It's not nearly as bad now, but it's still kind of whack if you ask me. So it's, again, hard to say. The gunsmith, I've made my point clear about that. I prefer the old system. Plain and simple. If you want to have all these attachments for Warzone, go nuts, but I don't think this type of stuff belongs in Call of Duty multiplayer, right? It's just just get it out of here. So what else is, okay, so then he says, everything's related to Warzone. Completely agree. Warzone should be completely separate from the current Call of Duty, or the current, lifespan Call of Duty. So in this one, Vanguard versus Warzone should be completely separate. They should find whatever works for Warzone, for Call of Duty related, movement wise, for graphics, for guns, whatever it may be. Leave it alone. Like, keep them separate. I know, maybe we'll make this a full video in the future, but did Warzone ruin Call of Duty multiplayer? Kinda. And there's one point he doesn't bring up at all here, and I'm very surprised he hasn't. But his main thing was Warzone ruined it, but also skill-based matchmaking has ruined it. It's pretty self-explanatory. I made myself very clear a lot of the times. Skill-based matchmaking, it makes it seem like pubs are a lot harder than ranked play. Personally, I finally learned how to play some of these maps and have played a little bit more of it. So now I understand where I need to push out to, or, how to play it. Obviously still working on rotations and, the hard points and stuff. But, it's still not a great game, but I'm learning how to play it. So a lot of my big complaints early on I have kind of resolved a little bit. But again, the skill-based matchmaking, everything related to Warzone, definitely agree with that. Then he said the old days, most of the maps were good. I mean, we'd have to go game by game and actually break down the ones that were actually enjoyable and not count DLC, because a lot of times I never got the DLC until somewhat recently. So again, that'd be hard to say. There was an incentive for grinding the game. I mean, yeah, all your prestiges and everything. Now it's kind of weird. Not really the greatest of systems. So I kind of agree with him there. And yeah, leveling your this was a big point he made. Leveling your guns feels like a full-time job. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, instead of getting headshot kills or multi-kills or, get kills while crouched or prone or while there's this or that, or have some weird scenario where you need to get kills, just make it total eliminations or total kills in general. Like 1,000, you get the first camo. 2,000, you get the next one. And make them good camos. Like this boring camo style that we have right now is just not good. Like, and even the CDL camos kind of suck. Like, there's so much better ones out that people have made that it's just plain better. It just is. Yeah, he said simple and enjoyable, but yeah, I'd just rather have total kills, and that's it. So he makes all the really good points. Again, I am Rob TV, no spaces, no special characters or anything in there. Exactly how it sounds. So we'll throw it back on the screen one more time. We're not going to watch again, but like I said, up on the up top there to the left side of the screen there, I am Rob TV. If you're interested, he didn't tell me to make this, or I'm not being paid or anything to promote him. But if you want to go check out this video, it's on his channel. This is where I got it from. So if you are all interested in checking out this video or any of his other stuff, it's there on TikTok. But that's gonna be it, right? It's a big topic, right? Is new Call of Duty better? Is old Call of Duty better? What made old Call of Duty better? What makes new better? It's a great conversation to have. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and comments down below in the comments section. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you did enjoy, hit that like button down below if you haven't yet. Or if you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so you never miss an upload. And don't forget, you can always change your mind later. With all that being said, guys, we'll see you in the next one.